Hey, here we go. Good or great? Got to hear it. Which one is it? Good or great? Better be great. Keep that mindset. You always want to be great. So I don't know if you've ever watched the Rocky movies, but in this, I think it's the second movie, when Rocky's fighting Apollo Creed, they're in the training room, and Apollo, he's Creed, he's like bouncing around, and he's like, yeah, this is going to be fun, whatever. And the trainer gets in the face of Apollo Creed and goes, he doesn't know this is a show. He thinks it's a fight. Now just think about that moment. It's like, again, you're just sort of bouncing around, getting ready for your competition, and then your coach, your trainer, pops in your face and goes, hey man, he doesn't know this is a show. He thinks it's a fight. In other words, wake up. How complacent are you as an athlete? Have you ever just sort of sat there and just sort of coasted? You say, hey, it's all about looking good. Yeah, I just, I'm not going to lose, and you maybe get a little overconfident. Maybe you're more focused on how you look. Can't tell you how many athletes spend more time figuring out their gear than their game plan. Just think about that. When we've talked about things, if you want to go three-dimensional, we'll use 3Ds, devotion, dependable, and discipline. We talked about devotion, are you all in? And then dependable, do you know what you're supposed to be doing? Can we depend on you what actions you're supposed to be doing, with what motions you're supposed to be doing, with your play calls? Do you know the plays? Do you show up? Are you dependable? But that third one is discipline. It's effort. It's I'm here, I'm showing up with everything, but now my attitude is I want to win. I'm not just here to look good. I'm not here just be complacent and just make it through the season. I'm halfway there. It's about running to win. Let me hear you say run to win on 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, run to win. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Run to win. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Listen, there's a verse in the Bible, 1 Corinthians, I think it's 9:24. That says, did you not know that in a race, everyone runs? Okay, it's sort of funny that this incredible author who's intelligent and wise beyond years says, hey, do you know that in a race everybody runs? Everybody's like, duh. I've never seen anybody show up for competition and just stand there and not compete. I mean, if you're going to race, you run. If you're going to play football, you're on the field playing. It's ridiculous to sit there and think I'm just going to get up to the starting blocks and not run. But do you not know that in a race, everybody runs? But then he goes on to say this, so run to win. Run to win. Listen, if you're going to be in a race, you might as well try to win. If you're going to be in a football game, you might as well be your best to win. If you're going to be in a basketball game, if you're going to be in a swim meet, whatever it is, why not make the effort to win? That's why we're there, right? We want to win. You got to have that discipline, that dependability, and that devotion, right? All 3 of those. But it's that last one, discipline, making the effort. I want to challenge you. Make the effort. Let me break it down one more example. Pick your favorite cookie. I don't care what it is. What's that favorite cookie of yours? Chocolate chip, monster cookie, oatmeal, peanut butter. Here's the deal. If you know somebody who bakes cookies, I'm going to guarantee you they've got a secret recipe, and they won't share that recipe with anybody. And here's how it starts. They wake up thinking, you know what, I'm going to bake cookies today. So they're devoted, right? I'm going to bake cookies. But then they find all the ingredients. They never change the ingredients. It's the same recipe. It's the same ingredient. That's the dependability. But then they're not done. You got to put it in the oven. It's got to face the heat to finish off the cookie. That's what makes the cookie so good. That's the discipline. That's the effort. That's turning up the heat. So think about this. Whenever you compete, whenever you practice, somebody's going to be turning up the heat, making you work hard. That's good, because that should create in you that desire to want to win. Run to win. That's the phrase, that's the thought I want to challenge you with. Run to win. Hey, got it? Do it.